Hello and welcome back to SimCity. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are back in Mackenzie Point where things aren't actually going all that well. Despite the fact that we're making a little bit of money, we have 76,000 Somalians, things are going quite badly. So, between episodes, I played about 20 minutes of this just to look at things, get some screenshots, tweak a couple of things, and in that time, we ran out of electricity, we had Omega Co. start failing, and we did start producing drones, quite a few of them, but we have at this point now turned off a couple of buildings. The community college is turned off, the shuttle bus depot is turned off, and I think this is also turned off. And that is all in a bid to save some money. I have managed to fix the power problems. We have a 64.7 megawatt excess of electricity. That's because I went ahead and upgraded the coal power plant with another advanced coal generator just there. And I am going to get another one so that we never have to worry about electricity problems ever again. Because I really don't want to do that. Now to do this, I did have to get rid of one of the Omega Co. factory production lines. So I'm going to put another one there. And I'm going to hope that that can produce a lot of Omega. Because Omega is a big source of our income. If that goes away, we are screwed. Well, to be honest, that might be a bit of an exaggeration. If we get rid of Omega Co, we can actually turn off some of the imports that we have going on, so we might be able to sort of balance things out. Omega Co spends a lot of money to function, but it also generates a lot of money in return. It is just a case of figuring out which is the better option for the city, because I'm not sure. I'm really not. We generate a lot of Omega. A lot of people use it and get it, and these guys are, you know, what do you do? Start shipping Omega to shops. Okay. Interesting. I don't know, it's just, there's a lot of things that I look at and I'm like, well, if we got rid of Omega Co, we could make money by not importing all that stuff, but at the same time, you then have to look at it and go, actually, these guys give 92 simoleons per hour times 2 because they're an Omega Co gold member. So, that's useful. If we go to here, you are abandoned from not having enough Omega. If we go to you, you are owned and operated by Omega Co and produce 640 simoleons per hour. So I don't know that Omega Co necessarily would. You know, if we got rid of it, I don't know if it necessarily would save us as much as I'm maybe thinking it would. But at the same time, it's always tempting to try. I just don't think I will. I think we're probably all right. Now, what I would like to do is get rid of some of these abandoned buildings. High taxes, no shoppers. What was your reason? It's not going to tell me. What is your reason? High taxes, no shoppers. High taxes, not enough Omega. High taxes, not enough Omega, not enough shoppers. Low land value. Honestly, I think we're okay with the taxes where they are. There's not that many people complaining about high taxes, so I think we can manage to keep them where they are. Now, I will do that and get a couple more buildings just in there. Those guys are creating a new, bigger structure there. And we are in a pretty dire situation. We really are, because we are making good money from Omega. We are making good money here and there. But every time we get a bit of income, we immediately go ahead and spend it on importing more stuff. And that's got us in an even more annoying rut where we can't even schedule an event to, you know, boost us and give us a whole heap of money. So what I think we'll do is with this episode, we're going to sort of, I guess, not wrap things up with Mackenzie Point, but I think this episode's going to be the one where we sort of go about and tweak a couple of things here and there. And the next episode, we can look into starting a new city. And I think that city is where I want to focus some industry. I think that could be a good idea. Just a city that is purely a massive chunk of industry, some really high density, but not necessarily high wealth residential zoning, and a little bit of commercial just to keep them happy. I think that could be a fairly good idea. That might solve a lot. That it might, and in theory should, solve a lot of the problems here at Mackenzie Point, because a lot of these people will then be able to commute, especially if both cities have buses and all that stuff, which they should do, because we have unlocked a lot of that stuff here. We also have 58,000 people, which isn't bad. But we do definitely need to sort these money problems, because I would, before we wrap things up with Mackenzie Point completely, which again isn't going to be this episode, but you get my point, I would like to start looking into the sky bridges, but to do that I need to get the this thing, the nanoscale engineering annex for the good old academy, which is 50,000 simoleons. Now the good news is that our bonds are actually paid off, so I think what I'm going to do is I am actually going to grab some 50,000 simoleon bonds, which are gonna... Oh, I've got to pay that one. I took that one recently. I took that one when we had some issues. That's fine. We have 100,000 simoleons. Let's get this, which is going to cost 800 per hour. That's fine. Throw it there. Then research sky bridges for 50,000. So there we go. That's what I want to see. So hopefully that thing will work a little more effectively. We do have a little bit of money to play with, so we can actually go ahead and just schedule this, which can get us some money. Now that's going to be tomorrow. We are sitting on 9,000, but we were sitting there for a while anyway. Now what is up with you? Why are you guys not constructing something a bit bigger in there? That's curious. Definitely curious. Now this thing is at 2%. That's fine. We can get those sky bridges eventually. Let me also have a look at other research actually. So what have we got? We have sky bridges, fusion power plant, nuclear reactor level. That doesn't seem safe. Garbage atomizers. Now those would be nice. Wave fusion reactor levels. Ground scrubber is pretty high level. Good lord. Alright, that's fine. We'll leave that to do its research. Monetarily speaking, we are sort of balancing out, I suppose. We are making about 9,000, but every time we get some of that money, we import more stuff. Now, what is up with mass transit? There was a complaint from it there. I guess, technically speaking, I could probably turn this back on, which I would like to do so we can get more people traveling. So I'll turn that back on. I'll take a hit to my income, but I want to get those buses working again so that we can get, you know, about half of the population using public transport. Trading report, minus 192,000 adjusted revenue last month. Oh boy. Well, isn't that fun? Isn't that a fun amount of money to be losing? Yeesh. Alright, that's fine. What do you have for me? Wise choice to build an Omega Co factory, Mayor ConflictNerd. You're a decider. Yes, I am. I've had this conversation before as well. So I decided to not listen to it again. Because like you said, I'm a decider. Oh, look at that view. I love it. I love these buildings when they get absolutely huge. Now, what is up with you? Mayor, an apartment level in this mega tower is having trouble keeping residents satisfied. Dissatisfied residents will move out of apartment levels, and you'll have to satisfy the residents to have more move in. So what's the problem? You want water? Give us water or we'll move out. There's no one there and that is actually costing me a lot of... Really? Are we are actually having water problems. That's surprising, and we don't have the money to fix it right now, so that's even better. Alright, well we have the money now. So let me put this... I don't have the money for... for God's sake, stop taking my money for imports. Stop it. Alright, as soon as I get my money, I'm plopping this. Right there. There we go. Right, so as that helps, it has a little bit. Okay. We do need another one, though. It's 6,000, it's 3,000 for a regular one. I really should go for the regular one, shouldn't I? Oh, boy. Water pumping station. That would be useful, too. Might be worth looking into... How much does this cost? 160 per hour? It's fine. It might be worth looking into getting a water pumping station at some point. It would be a bit more efficient. Now, you guys should be getting water fairly soon. And once that's sorted, we should see people move back in, because I mean, the profit yesterday, the expenses are quite high, and the profit yesterday was obviously dreadful. So that's just lovely. So hopefully we can solve this. Hopefully we can get them some water. I'm actually surprised that they currently don't have any. We should see some go in there eventually, right? It looks like it is very slowly filling up with water. Yeah, looks like it's getting sorted, I think. Difficult to tell. Really difficult to tell. It's actually... Oh, hold on. I think that's helping. Yeah. Yeah, they're getting water. All right. So that'll hopefully solve their problems. They are furious that they didn't have any water, but hopefully we'll see people move back in there. These guys are keen to be there, so that's all right. What was their profit yesterday? All right. They're doing all right. Making me a bit of money and all that. Hopefully you guys, I mean, you guys are making me a bit of money as well. You guys not so much. You guys could maybe, you know, move back into the building and start making me some sweet, sweet dollar bills, but I will leave it up to you. Is that building on fire? No, that's a tree. I thought it looked like smoke, all right? It looked like a little bit of smoke at the top of it. As for you, are you functioning? Yes, you are. You actually have a heck of a lot of processors, and you are kitted out as well. I'm so tempted to get a processor exporting lot. I really am. Now that building there is just a building, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bulldoze it. I am going to bulldoze it. I'm going to edit you, and I want this, which I can't place without getting rid of you. No! It's not the way I wanted this to go. Okay, that makes things tricky. Because if I get rid of that, then the garbage dump goes. And we really can't lose the garbage dump, so that's going back in. And that's a bit of zoning there that's gonna be fine. I'm gonna have to go ahead then and get rid of the freight shipping warehouse. Because exporting processors is such a good way to make money. So go to the global deliveries, go to processors, export processors. We have a lot of processors that can be exported, so we're gonna hopefully get that done. 100,000 per 1,000, and there's 100,000 in processors sitting right there, so we should totally see... We should totally see those get exported fairly soon. And a bunch of money come in for them. I am gonna sit here. I'm gonna watch. Because I want that money. I'm just waiting. Just casually waiting. There they go. 100,000 simoleons right there for those processors. That is exactly what we needed. How good is that? Now, the problem is that you might not get as many processors as you need, but I'm not worried. Now, why has my income suddenly gone down massively? What just happened? Quite a few abandoned buildings. Not enough freight. Now, high taxes are some problems around here, but building fire to that, not enough freight shipments. I feel like the freight thing was a bad idea. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to get another trade depot. We could get the port. We could get the port. But this is cheaper. That said, this could be, the trade port would be useful. Especially in a big plot of land, but we don't really have a big plot of land. At least not really. We do sort of have there. We have there as well. I don't know. We have that spot as well, but I'd have to get rid of this road, which I guess I'm probably going to have to do anyway, aren't I? So, let's do that. Let's get rid of that. What is that building? Are any of those ploppables? No, they're not. That's fine. Alright, so this building here has a freight shipping warehouse. That's fine. We can't get the heavy lift VTOL right now. That's fine. Let's get another freight shipping warehouse. How much is it? 20,000. Jesus. Alright, we'll grab that. Why have we dropped to minus 4,000? What the hell is causing that? We demand education for our kids. How about you don't? How about we turn you off so I can save some money? Why the hell has it dropped to like so suddenly? Sewage, backed up pipes. Really? Why? I am legitimately baffled by this. Have you got any processors you can kick out? No. You have some, but not enough. Okay, we need to turn some buildings off then, is what this tells me. Ooh, that's a nice building. Huh. Alright, this is particularly bad. There is an event going on, which will pay me some money at midnight. Unfortunately, at this rate, I don't think I'm going to make it to midnight, so that's good. Let's turn off some more buildings then. Turn you off again. That saved me a bit of money, that's fine. The community college hasn't been turned back on recently, which is nice. These guys, I assume, want an education level. So, services, education level 70,000. Also costs a lot. But an education level, I think, is probably worth it. Now, if I could get that those processors exported, we have got 1,000 of them. I just don't know that they're necessarily going to go here. They might go straight to there, but they don't really need 1,000, so hopefully we'll be okay. Hopefully we can see 1,000 processors get exported. Now, we did just get a bunch of money because the event ended, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to immediately spend 45,000 on a rock concert because I would like to get myself 100 and something thousand on top of whatever we make tomorrow, or technically today, because it is now 1 AM. So that's fine. There's 1,000 processors in there waiting to be exported. Public transport's an issue because obviously I turned the bus depot off. If I can get those processors exported, I'm going to take a risk on this mega tower by building an education level. Not that I necessarily want to, I just, at this point, need to satisfy my residents, so an education level is going to have to go on there. Start construction on that. It's super expensive, but I hope it will please them. That is my goal here. As for you, you are 47% done. Alright. What is this? Crime has the upper hand. Yep, it does. That it certainly does. How close to this? This is 40% done. Okay. Well, this might work out. This might please some of my residents. Now, these guys here didn't really care about education, which is fine. These guys did. But the thing is, I've turned them off, so they are now generating nothing and costing nothing. The concern is this, which can teach 2,000 students, but it doesn't actually make any profits. It is just purely expense. So I'm wary. I am concerned. I am aware of the fact that we can continue to export things. We have 750 processors. Hopefully we can get more. It would maybe be a good idea to look into getting another processor production assembly line so that we can go ahead and be like, hey, we are making even more of them, but I don't think we have the plastic to do that. So yeah, hopefully I can pull the city out of this rut. This is what I was talking about. This kind of thing happened in the 20 minutes of downtime between this episode and the previous one. Which, by the way, this episode is... I was going to say it's part 20. No, that's the City Skylines episode that I'm recording soon. But no, this is part 7. I think this is longer than I spent with any one city in my original run-throughs of this game, so I'm okay with that. It also... I think this might also be, like, the quickest it's ever fallen apart, but... Well, you know, these things... They happen. They happen. We don't currently have the money for any of the imports that we would need. But we do have 1,000 processors in there that we are going to export, so that's going to solve a lot of problems. That's a big factory going in there. With a pretty decent tech level as well. The money down here is looking pretty bad, but Hopefully I can see these processors get exported so that we don't have to worry about money. Ah, there we go. Whew, that could have went badly. We do need to upgrade you. We need another one of these. So let's get that so that we are doing fine with sewage. We also, we do have some backed up pipes. We do have Omega Co not generating as much as I'd like. The Mega Tower is costing me more than it's making. This event tonight, I'm hoping will generate a lot of money. Because if it does, and if we can get another processor shipment, we are going to be okay. Even if we run the city on a negative income, if it's only a slight negative income, we're fine. Omega Co is slowly generating more. I'm tempted to lower taxes to increase happiness, but if I lower taxes to 10%, we are looking at minus 3,500 simoleons. So we're going to knock those back up to 11%. And we are cutting it fine. We really are. But this happens. This happens every bloody time with me and City Skylines with SimCity. Where is Max's Manor? There it is. Let's spend 500 sending you out to save the injured. Might as well. Might as well have him do something. How much does that cost? 900. I could turn that off. I could probably also turn off some of these police stations, because that's really expensive, and that's actually... I'm pretty sure it was shortly after the French police station that things started falling apart. Let me have a quick look at that. French police station is 400 per hour, regular one is also 400, okay. He's healed 3 Sims. What else did he want to do? 10,000. Beautiful. Alright. That's fine by me. So he's done that. We've got a bit of money. Oh my god, this is... What is up with you? High taxes, not freight shipments, high taxes. I'm not lowering taxes. I've come to rely on the 11%, so until I'm making about 20,000 simoleons, the taxes are staying exactly where they bloody are. I will turn you back on, though, which is going to really hurt my income. But my hope is that people will move back in there now that they have education. They demand education for the kids, I get that, but you have it. Use your brain. And just go upstairs and you'll see it's like, oh, look at this, there's a school. That's all we need. That's all we need them to do. Unless, I guess it's possible that they are... I mean, these guys are fine. I'm really confused by this because they do have that education level. Also, we obviously had a export of processors there, but they have an education. I'm so confused by this. Apartment level problem. I get that. There is an education level right there. Did I do it wrong? No. Safety level. This level converts drones either into law drones or fire drones. I mean, that's cool and all, but I'm not really interested. I'm so confused by this. What do you want? Our town is getting to be quite a tourist attraction. We should treat the tourists by adding a landmark to the city. That's a great idea, if we had money. That's going to give me 189,000 simoleons. That's actually beautiful news, because we are now sitting on 353,000. So with that, let's schedule another event for tomorrow. We are running at a negative, but I feel like we'll be okay. I'm really confused by those guys wanting education. I get it that I've turned this off. Maybe that's the problem, but... Wait, did I also turn off a high school? I might have turned off a high school as well. You. No, that's not a high school. Hold on a minute. Did I ever place a high school? I don't think I did. So no, I don't know why they're complaining. I legitimately have no idea. Now, there was an abandoned building around here I think I wanted to get rid of. Or was it you? Are you just a dark building? Yeah, it is. Okay, fair enough. How's this going? 76% on that is not terrible. This is confusing me. This is really confusing me because they demand education for their kids. There is education right there. Let me turn this back on. It costs 1,250. But I think we have enough money to make it all right. We also should see some more processors go in there fairly soon. This still has a lot of them, so I think we're all right. So is that going to appease them? Again, you demand education, but there is an education level. It's painful looking at that complaint because I've solved the problem. Like, I've literally built a school on top of where you live. And you're still there, like, you know what, Mayor? You are a bit of a silly bugger. It feels weird saying silly bugger after putting out the Gang Beasts video that I put out last week, I'm gonna be honest. It's much more PG than that video was. But, yeah, I don't know. These guys here are just complaining for nothing, so I'm going to ignore them. I think that's about all I can do. I will look at the trade again. Didn't want to double-click it. It doesn't have any processors at the moment. It should have soon. We're not losing enough money that it is a major concern to get processors in. It would be nice to be able to turn the double-decker bus terminal back on, but I don't feel like that's the thing I'm going to be able to do. I would absolutely love to get more public transport in here, though. I would love to get things like planes or something. Planes would be so much fun. Boats would be fun. A ferry terminal is not even that expensive. Trains would be useful as well. Like, getting a train station in here would be so good. But I'm pretty sure these have to be placed on, I mean, for one, open land. And for two, yeah, it has to be on a snap point, which has to be on a bit of track. So unfortunately, I would have to bring a bit of track in here, which I can't really do. Because I've got absolutely nowhere it could go. Because, yeah, this, the track would have to come off of there. And then, I guess, like, through my city or something. I don't know where the track could go, because I don't think I can do some level crossings, but I'm not entirely sure that's a thing I'd want to do. Too close to existing intersection. It can go there, but that's going to bulldoze some buildings, which I really don't want to do. It could go through there. Which is all sorts of silly, but I guess I could get a train station in there, and I kind of want to. I kind of think a train station would be good for the city, so let's give this a little shot and see what we can do. So D-zone you and D-zone you. Not that we, you know, really should be D-zoning anyone at this point, but whatever. At this point, I don't know that I care. I'm sort of just having a bit of fun. So, if I were to run a train line through there, like that, and then to that point, where does a train station snap to that? The train station actually snaps there. What about the German high-speed one? Oh no, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Okay. What if I were to move, like, I don't really want to be deleting something I've just placed, because that causes problems, but maybe we'll just leave it where it is, and I can just connect that straight through. Which is weird, because it really shouldn't let me connect it straight through like that, but whatever. Roads apparently overlap, that seems weird to me. So if I were to do that kind of thing there, and have a little bit of an exit. Now trains, oh, you know what, that's really not working. Alright, we're just going to connect it directly. We'll just go straight to the train line. Just like that. So that'll let train traffic in, I suppose. That said, I kind of want to... Can I get like another station? I actually... Ooh. Can I overlap them? That's weird. I guess it's fine where it... No, bulldoze it. What the hell? I have a little bit of money to burn. We're gonna bulldoze it. We're gonna put it... there. Yeah, right there. Then I would like to go... like... this. Then, like... oh dear, too close to existing intersection, really? I can't do that. Which is annoying. So you won't let me go there. Can I do this? What do you mean too close to... oh, because that is technically an intersection. That's silly. Alright. What? Can I get a little curved bit of road there? Because I have a thing I want to do. So if I do... if I do that... no, not that. So delete that for a second. I can get this to work. I'm certain I can. I just need it to go straight forward and then turn to the right. Why isn't it doing it? I had it do it once. Hold on, there. That'll do. That's hideous, but it'll do. See, that's all I wanted. I just wanted a connection like that. Which, honestly, I kind of want rid of now because that is also hideous. So if I pause the game, I'm pretty sure I can get that to run through, though. So if I do that and go like... oh, really? Go like that, and then go like that. No, hold on. Just like that. No. Sure. What the hell? That looks... friggin' terrible. Literally the worst is what that is. But we might see people... we might see... there's also a bus stop right there, which is useful. I kind of want to change this. It's annoying the hell out of me. There we go! We have a train station. We don't have much money, but we have a train station. We also have this beautiful commuter train, which is heading out. Takes a nice 90-degree turn there, of course, because that's a thing. It's got a little bit of an angle on it, but that's alright. And as for you, you can barely find a seat in the train. The mayor needs to build another train station. Really? Seriously? That's how it works? I mean, I'm not going to build another train station because that would be kind of silly. What I will do is I will give you a bus station right there. Because why not? I'm gonna let them complain about the train station, I think. I'm just gonna leave it there because I just wanted it connected. I just wanted the train station. I didn't care if it worked, so there you go. So we have just researched the Skybridge station, which is amazing news. So we can look at wave power plants. We can look at the level 3 upgrade, which I think we're gonna go for. Obviously, it's gonna take a while, but that's fine. We have a 25% boost to the control net. Also fine. Completely okay with that. You are fine in terms of that. You don't have any processors at the moment, but you should have some soon. We do have an event going on, which is going to generate 189,000 simoleons. So that's some pretty good news there. So basically what I'm realizing is despite the fact that we are running at a loss, we are actually okay. We aren't really doing all that badly. We do definitely need more freight. This is a simple fact of this city at this point, that we do need more freight. I don't think we're gonna be able to get it here in Mackenzie Point. Honestly, I think we are just gonna have to get ourselves a new city on the go and do things that way, because that will also generate shoppers, that will generate tourists, that will generate freight, it'll generate all sorts that will then benefit Mackenzie Point. So that's fine. That's pretty good. We have the sky bridges. I'm gonna go... Are you complaining still about education? Yes, you are. So you are still running at a loss. Even though this isn't teaching every student in the city. What a surprise. What a surprise. You are now functional. I'm going to turn you back on as well. Because despite the fact that it'll cause us to run at a loss, we are making some decent money from events and from processors, so I really don't care. I will schedule another event for tomorrow, so that we can get that out of the way. You have I don't want to... I keep double-clicking. You have no processors at the moment. You have almost got 1,000 to transport, so we should be all right. You are abandoned because of freight shipments. We will deal with that soon enough. As for this, I would like to get the Skybridge station. It costs 20,000. We're going to start construction on that. Unfortunately, to construct a elite mega tower, we need 224,000 simoleons for the base. That gives us an apartment level. We can get some shops. We can get some offices. The unfortunate problem is that we can't afford that currently. We would need a lot more money. Now, there is an HQ upgrade for the trade thing, so we'll go ahead and upgrade you. And what can we get? For one, we have a sign. I don't know that I'm all that interested in the sign for this, to be honest. Doesn't seem like the best thing to have. What is this, though? So an electronics division will gives my trade port, processor, TV, and computer storage lots at the trade port. Okay. So basically, bigger storage lots for all of those things. It's a nice building and all, I don't really care for it. I don't want it. We don't need it either, so... Yeah, we'll not worry too much about that. I do want to see this get constructed, though. I want to see the finished Skybridge station. I would also like to then go and maybe throw another apartment level on there or something. We're at 82,000 people as well, which is pretty cool news. But I do want to throw another apartment level on there. I would maybe like to throw some other things on there as well, as always an option, but I think the apartment level is what I'm really looking for. We have got 1,000 processors in there. Once they get exported, which they just were, we have 348,000 simoleons. I think what I'll do is I want to see this event happen here so I can get all the money for that. I want to see another shipment of processors go out, and then maybe we'll look at the... Maybe we'll look at an elite mega tower. I'm not going to finish it immediately, though, because obviously we do need to get another city on the go to solve a lot of the problems with this one. But I think we'll be all right. I would like to then maybe go ahead and add... I mean, office levels, all that stuff is probably not all that useful. Safety levels could be good. Park levels would be good. Shoppers will gain happiness when they visit a park level, even if they have no money. They also keep kids off the streets, raises medium wealth land value. Costs 480 per day or per hour. Education level's pointless. I feel like, honestly, an apartment level might be a good idea. This one's a bit cheaper and has a higher capacity, though. I'm gonna go for the cheaper, higher capacity one. Although that one would be nice. That one would be real nice. Oh, it's tricky, isn't it? We have mole levels. Oh. Oh, no, that's beautiful. That fits so well with the terminal as well. That one less so. We're going for the low level. We're going for the low wealth mole level. I want that. I absolutely do. It looks incredible. All right. So like I said, what we'll do is we'll get this event out of the way. We'll hopefully get more processors exported. I keep double clicking that. I really don't mean to. Yeah, we can hopefully get more of those exported. 550 in there currently. Still almost 6,000 in there. They are producing all of the drones that they need to be producing. What is costing us the most at the moment? So Megaco is generating a fair bit. The city specialization, I don't know. The Mega Tower is costing me a lot, though. It would be nice to maybe turn that around, because that is one issue. Waste disposal isn't amazing either. You are abandoned because no shoppers. You are abandoned because no shoppers. High taxes, I don't care. Alright. A lot of vehicles moving about there. It's really weird running at a loss. Like, it's weird, because in City Skylines, you do that, and you're immediately like, you know what, we might want to fix this, we're going to lose horrendously, because there's not really... There's no... I guess, sort of notion of anything outside of your region in City Skylines, whereas in this, you do have that. You do have the... Well, in City Skylines, you do have sort of have that notion of things outside of your region, because you see vehicles going to certain places. But what I mean is, like, there's this trading thing here. with SimCity. It's like, hey, I'm losing a lot of money in my city. I'm losing 7,000. How the hell did that happen? That's the mega tower, isn't it? Yeah, that's what's happening there. Will you end up making me any money? You are. The income of this is going up, so this might make me some profit. That would be nice. That would be real nice for that to start making me some profit. This is costing 100 per hour. That's fine. The mega tower is costing me so much though, especially like these guys here are sort of the problem. Our kids need education. I get that. Go upstairs. Just go upstairs. That is all you need to do. I just don't understand this. I really don't. I really don't. It's really confusing. We are losing even more money at the moment. When is this event? It's not happening for a while, but we already have the 189,000 guaranteed. That is a thing I can get behind. Good lord. That's 280 per hour. Hopefully we can see that make me some serious money too. I don't know. It is getting to be a little annoying. I also love the look of the elevators there. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool to see. Really liking that. Let's see, what else could I throw onto this then? We could get another apartment level. I think I will go with a low-level apartment level. I could add another mole level. Could add one of those. Offices. Medium tech offices. I think I'm just going to go low-level apartments. And we'll hope that that generates some money. Obviously no guarantees, but it's kind of nice to be getting the mega tower on the go anyway. You know, getting it to look bloody huge like it does. So that'll be fun to have regardless. This event is about to kick off. We are sitting at 232,000. We don't have any processors heading out. We don't have any that we can ship yet either. But if we can get some processors gone soon, by the time this event ends at least, we will be looking at enough money to then go and get the base of an elite mega tower, and then we can come back and finish that and fix it up at a later stage, which I think will be cool. So let's, can I connect that? I can. I'm going to do that. That's an interesting little connection there that I think will be kind of useful. Possibly more useful than this one. Let me bulldoze you. Because these aren't really needed. And I might be able to get something built in there. So, hold on a minute. Stop. Stop your building. Would anything fit in there? Probably not. Something might fit in there, though. So we'll see. Hopefully a small apartment building or something. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. Money is still pretty rough. Omega Co is actually generating less than it was previously. That is probably down to the fact that a lot of these buildings are getting abandoned. As for this, we still need freight. And we aren't really producing much because I've realized all of my industrial zoning is taken up by ploppables. Oh my god, we have 500,000 simoleons. Alright, let me very quickly pause and go to specializations and go to Elite Mega Tower. I want the one with the apartment level. Oh my god. It is a biggin, isn't it? It is a substantial size, is what I'm noticing. I'm gonna have to bulldoze you, which sucks. But I'm gonna bulldoze everything in this area. Like so. And that road. And then if I... Now this is expensive. This thing is gonna cost a lot. But I'm taking this chance. Now it will fit. There is a spot in there where it'll go on that road, rotated the other way around. I guess that doesn't matter. There. Look at that. Look at that monstrosity. Gaze upon its majesty. Now, I don't think there is a road I can connect back there. I think there is on this side. There is on that side, which is already connected, and then this side as well. So there we go. So it's connected on 3 sides. We could maybe get a road there. Yeah, can we get it any closer? We absolutely can. I want to do that, and I want to do... Really? That's interesting. That's fine. Can I get rid of that little connection? No. Alright. Well, that sucks. That's alright, though. Because I can get some stuff built in there, which I'd like to do. So yeah, that's the elite mega tower. It's friggin' huge. We have over 100,000 people in Mackenzie Point, though. That is amazing news. That is all sorts of great news. I want to see this thing built, though. Where did we put the sky bridge? Sky bridge is level 5. Okay. So what have we got? These apartments are happy enough. Mall level is gonna need more shoppers. That's fine. Oh, look at this thing. I realize that's not quite where I wanted to put it over here, but there's really not the room with the academy there. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. I really, really do. We could get a luxury apartment level if we wanted to. We have things like, obviously, the Skybridge station, which is going to have to go in level 5. Education level, which could go... it could go in, but it's a bit expensive. Safety level. There's a lot of things we could add in here. A park level would be interesting, but I think what I'll do is none of those things, actually. I'm just going to schedule an event. Going to schedule a rock concert. And, ladies and gents, I'm going to leave it there for today. I'm not going to promise that next episode we're going to start a new city, because I am tempted to spend some time building up that new mega tower and getting the sky bridges in and trying maybe to fix Mackenzie Point. But I am also tempted to start a new city, so we'll see what happens. Either way, thank you kind of for watching. This has been SimCity, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye! Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. That way, YouTube will think I'm popular, and they'll show the video to even more people.